Hello, I'm Firemac here, and welcome back to my Endwalker playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Firemac, and we're going right back into it. Right. I believe I already... Did I speak to these people? Let's see. I was prepared to swoop in if need... Nope. Nope. Yep. Wait, what? No. Hold on, I'll say it again. I was prepared to swoop in if need be, but 'tis clear you have faced your fair share of monstrous opponents. Why am I always so forward-thinking? I simply wish to enjoy all that life has to offer. Words without sound. Emmett Selk seems content to stay where he is. Hermes said he would not be long, yes? Then we shall wait here until he emerges. Cutscene time, baby.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
So you see, I'm actually from the future. And I know what's gonna happen, and you do some terrible things, bro. And blah 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 blah.
The final days.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
A sort to which victims. Oh my god, I think I figured it out. It's Meteion. Meteion freaking shares she's like a true empath, and she's like all these feelings. And when her sisters come back, I think she's not gonna find out that the other worlds are any better and everything sucks. And it's gonna be at this immense pit of darkness, and I think it's just gonna be too much and it's gonna do something. I feel like all that accumulation of negative energies was gonna cause it. These final days. That's my hypothesis so far.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents.
Hold on, what? What is it? Dynamics is an energy put into motion by feelings for which there must be a first exist a source. Okay, yeah.
Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
I think it's Meteion. I think something's gonna happen to Meteion.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
From without us, there's...
Greetings. Can you hear me?
There it is.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Meteion. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
Steady, Meteion. Steady.
So scared. So lonely. The pain. It's too much. Why? Why do we... They hurt.
Oh god. Going all creepypasta on us.
This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right?
I think I figured it out just then and there. I think I nailed it.
In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteion also employs dynamis. That would explain why you were able to hear her, when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down. Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Oh boy. Okay, we gotta find her. Over there. Suspicious disturbance. You calm your mind, your senses questing for any hint of Meteion's presence. I'm listening. But you fail to hear her voice. She must be elsewhere. Alright, she's not there. Hey, Halo Deus is here. Hey, what's up, man? If I cannot perceive her ether, what else have I to offer but my rousing support? Ah, Hermes surely is a master of his craft. Alright. Where else could we look? You calm your mind, your senses questing for any hint of Meteion's presence. It seeps into my mind, our voices, reporting. No, no, Hermes mustn't hear them. I have to run, to hide. Meteion's anguished voice grows distant as the source seems to flee down the slope. Aha! Surely it's right here. You strain to catch even the faintest whisper, but fail to hear Meteion's voice. She must be elsewhere. Gotta be like around here in the center, right? It makes the most sense. Greetings and salutations. Commencing report. Oh no, we can't tell them that. We must run away run far away. Please, don't follow me. Meteion's anguished voice fades as you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. Oh, it's going so slow. Yeah, I realize I have not checked the status of my last recording. It's a little too late to do that now. I don't want to aggro that enemy. Oh yeah! No, damn it! Crap. Aha! Oh, god damn it, leave me alone. Let me do my freaking quest in peace. You strain to catch even the faintest whisper, but to fail to hear Meteion's voice, she must be elsewhere. God damn it. Alright, where else? Hey, look, Emmett Sulk's over here. Ugh, this is an exercise of futility. You have to be the one to find her, Firemac. Follow her voice. You strain to catch even the faintest whisper, but fail to hear Meteion's voice. She must be elsewhere, because of course she is. Clearly, she must be by this tree. Oh, that was a guess. There's actually a location to look here. Leave me alone, enemies. Let me do this. Good, good, good. How? How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? While we sought out other life forms? Is this it? Is this the answer? No, it cannot be. It cannot be! Meteion's anguished voice drifts away to the south. Oh my god. Quit running away. There's a spot there, and there's a spot here. I'm gonna try this spot first. She must be elsewhere. Cool. Alright. Further in we go. Oh, it's totally gonna take us over there. Oh, cutscene time, baby. Compiling report for dissemination to Hermes and all peoples of Aetherius. Dissemination? Processing expedition data, preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations, formulating answers to the question, finalizing report. No, Firemac, you mustn't listen! It's wrong! It's all wrong! Meteion's anguished voice flees towards the lake. Any sign of Meteion? Panic and confused, which will make it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of this situation? The Meteia are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony. How might we access this shared consciousness of theirs? Much as you would approach any sentient being, directly. In the Meteia's case, that means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach. So unless we track down the Meteion we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. Did I say that? Did I say Meteion? No way of knowing what befell her sisters. No way to provide directions or guidance. Then we had best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. A frantic search will avail us little. We must be clever about this. 'Tis a shame there is no registered concept which we could use to create another Meteion, assuming, of course, we could link her to the shared mind, but no, if it were a viable solution, Hermes would have surely suggested it. In the final days, Aether is twisted by the invasion of dynamis from beyond the star, its progress intensified by feelings of fear and despair and anguish. Nay, I like not to picture which emerges with these latest pieces. Oh, my dear Meteion, what did you witness out there that frightened you so? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be? My apologies, we should focus on the task at hand. Yeah, it's the same. Follow, wander, stumble, listen. Hythlodaeus has a suggestion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Meteion renders herself invisible by matching her etheric destiny to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not then disrupt her concealment with a surfeit of ether? Much how Emmett Silk solidified your presence when we first met you. Don't be absurd, I can hardly channel ether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. Firemac will continue the search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once he has ascertained Meteion's likely location, you proceed to reveal your wayward familiar with a swift, ethereal downpour. Very clever. Thankfully, she has made herself easier to capture by fleeing toward Lethe? Assuming she has made visible, it should prove no great fear to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Firemac and Emmett Silk will be our tracker and trapper, respectively, while we others predict and obstruct Meteion's avenues of escape. Emmett Silk and I will keep an eye on each other's ether to help coordinate our efforts. Let us be about it. Well, it seems we are partners for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Meteion and pick up the trail from there. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down ether at a moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Emmett Silk is now following me. Sweet, cool. You calm your mind, your senses questing for any hint of Meteion's presence. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide. Yes, I'll just have to hide then, where no one can find me. Meteion's anguished voice heads towards the water's edge. She went into the lake? As if this wasn't tiresome enough. Well, at least that open expanse should make her easier to find. We won't lose her this time. Wait, no, I can't. I almost went on the mount. Can't do mounts with freaking people accompanying me. Yay, extra dialogue. Discuss the water's edge. We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Do not even think of dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I will swear I will feed you to a remora. Oh, don't be silly. I mean, freaking Sundry. Freaking Sundry of the freaking Ascians. Down here? I just see enemies. Ah, it's over there. Suspicious disturbance. Cutscene time, baby. Not here. I'm not here, please. By the rock, is she? Very well. What? Why can't I hide? We will hear your report, good or bad. Firemac, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry, I'm not strong enough. Stay away, I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It will break him, his poor, fragile heart. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into the mist, into their mist. This is not going to end well. I know it, you guys know it. Oh crap, the mount! Frankie, dang it! I used the mount without even thinking about it. I was like, what? No mounts. I can't use mounts. Oh my god, I have to travel so far back. Sorry, everyone. Why can't they just make it so they follow us even when we're on the mount, man? It's because the mounts are so different, it's hard to program them when they're nearby. You know, whatever. Or you could force us to use a multi-mount thing, so we can just ride together. Ugh. they need to fix that. You hear that, Square? Fix that. I love the follow mechanic, but I hate that I can't use my mounts. That would be the would-be savior Aetherius, past and future returns after you, my good hero. Let's go. We're taking the straight route. This right here reminds me of Final Fantasy X. There's like one part in Final Fantasy X that has a map that's just like this. Because we don't have time for fates. What did I say? We don't have time for fates. Just tell me to go up anyway. Oh, look, an extra conversation node. Hold on, Emerald. Freaking enemy is being a bother. Go away, enemy. Thank you. Alright, let's have our extra dialogue. And is this teleporter not in use? It seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. Either way, it bears no trace of Meteion's essence. We move on. There, I see her! Did we not just come from that direction? Gosh, dang it, do not use them out. Oh my gosh, almost did it again, guys. They're making sure we actually explore this entire area before they give us whatever it is we need to do. Hey, someone's here. Hey, great. Something's... Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, stop now. No more... Oh my god. No more selling, please. Thank you. We have a cutscene to watch. And likely a very important one. Very important.
Aha! Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Please, Meteion. We must speak.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please... Please protect them. Protect them all. Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence.
There's no one else, everyone's dead.
Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all... dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
Oh, damn.
Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living, and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Meteion, enough! Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Damn.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteion. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
Whoa, 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 what's going on?
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteion, not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
Are we about to fight Hermes?
You fool!
Well then, okay. I don't think I have time for this. Deus. No. If all Hermes means to do is listen to Meteion's reports, then it is high right to do so. It is his right to do so. But once he receives the answer to his question, what then? The fate of the world may very well hinge upon the choice he makes in that moment, and we must be there when he makes it. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when the creations return to Ether? Had Had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. Do you understand why Hermes would do this? His logic escapes me entirely. Oh, I could have accepted that as... No, I couldn't. My summoner's not 87 yet. If all Hermes needs to do is listen to Meteon's report, then it is high... Right, the same thing she said before. That's the Aether Current, caging the messenger. Hypnotias is pondering what to do next. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna start this quest, but if we do reach a trial or a dungeon or anything of the sort, I'm gonna have to call it quits before I do any of that, because I have places to be today. And plus, it's right about that time that I have to end this stream anyway. Caging the messenger. Hypnotias is pondering what to do next. Hermes has headed to Kittisis. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his ether. Oh, I think it's a dungeon. I think Kittisis is a dungeon. Even we may have a difficult time locating his ether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point in the facility. So do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him, no matter what Hermes might be thinking. Meteion is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty is to safeguard this star. This star takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. Vana? Firemac? 'Tis clear we stand on the precipice, but we have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteion is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And even if neither Hermes nor Meteion is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Agreed on all accounts. To Kittisis Hyperborea we go! Oh, is it actually gonna take me there? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, we never actually went inside this building. Kittisis Hyperborea. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Kittisis Scholar. I saw not out of the ordinary. Does anyone know what caused it? I mislike the look of this. Judging from the crowd, something is afoot. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Kittisis? Mistress Vana, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Kittisis put into a state of alert. Procedure dictated that we evacuate immediately, and that we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes' doing, obviously. What does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Kittisis scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. They consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes, and must enter the premises regardless. That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we're not like to be at our fighting best. And I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I've little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. And then you will put that talent of yours to good use. You are fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled? Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectations. You all need to make the most of your strengths. I will fill in the gaps as required. I was once Azim, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that as defender, aggressor, or healer. She's gonna be the Omni role one. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Meteion, can impress us with your arcane majesty. You allow potent spells as easily as breathing, and can also channel that power in a protective manner if you so choose, yes? So he's DPS and tank? Is that what's going on? Well, yes, should the situation call for it. Excellent. That should cover us on all fronts. You tell, let us hear, Firemac, so it is only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win to Hermes and Meteion. And then we will face the future together. This is totally a dungeon. This is 100% a dungeon. And we don't have time to do it. There it is. Told you, call it freaking dungeon. I freaking called this like way back. Yep. I can't believe it. I get to go to a dungeon with freaking Heidelin and Emmett Selk and Hitlepdeus. Oh, alright. So I'm just gonna talk to everybody real fast. Small talk. Bleak as the contents of Meteion's report might be, many could hear it and remain content with their lives. But not Hermes. For him, the veneer of perfection has long been cracked, and it was to distant heavens he looked for means to repair it. I understand his anguish after a fashion. My own refusal to return is in opposition to the world's established order. Yet for me, the imperfections only enhance the fragile beauty of our star. I will fight to see it delivered from destruction, worse and all. Small talk. I said that Hermes was likely perched somewhere at the highest point of the facility, but reaching him will be no mean feat. To put it simply, Kittis' Hyperborea contains a multitude of vast spaces linked together at the seams, meaning the interior is far more massive than even this grand structure might otherwise suggest. But even a colossal facility filled to the top to bottom with savage creations will not stop you, not with the Na and Emmett Selk at your side. And I will be there too, of course, cheering you on. Small talk. From the moment we met you, our visit was devolved into a never-ending series of complications and irritations. In spite of this, I have gained one useful thing, an awareness of Dynamis. To think that a power with the potential to corrupt ether had largely escaped our notice. Whether or not I believe your tale, the facts of underpinning your narrative will be the source of much debate. So I understand that I act not for the sake of you or your fantastical quest. My duty demands that I apprehend Meteion, and if that now means Hermes as well, then so be it. Alright. So, yeah, I have to end this, but I just want to take a look at what the trust screen looks like. Yeah, I freaking called it. Yeah, so freaking Emmett Selk, the third seat, is both... You know, it says he could be a healer, but he's only tank and DPS. Soul Seer, so he's a bard. And then, yeah, the third seat. Insufficient item level, my boy. I just gotta freaking put on my stuff again. But, well, why is it not doing it? Yeah, see? As much as I would love to do this this dungeon right now, I can't. I have to end the episode right here and now, everybody. So next time, we will freaking do the dungeon, oh my gosh, and get the final thing. Actually, I might also squeeze in, I might squeeze in and do all these quests before I come back, too. But, yes. I'm ending the episode, everybody. So it's Firemac saying, toodles, see you next time.